From the heart of Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, comes a powerful voice blending the soul of American country with the rich sounds of northern Mexico. Meet Lena, a Mexican country rock artist who pours her pure heart into every song. Proudly carrying her roots while forging her own path, she's a mother, a storyteller, and one of the rising forces in Mexico's growing country scene. With her album chapters, My Life in a Country Song, and new original music on the way, Lena is proving that country music has no borders. Today on The Trout Show, we sit down with Lena for an honest conversation about music, resilience, and bringing Mexican soul to the country stage.
Let's first start out with country music person in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you get asked this a lot. Who were you listening to, or what kind of made you listen? Oh, man, I like country music. If there was an artist in particular that you listened to that you liked, or was it? Tell me a little bit how that all got started.
But like the artists of my biggest inspiration are the Chicks and Carrie Underwood. I am from Monterrey, Mexico. We are pretty near to the edge of United States. So the culture in some ways are very similar, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I grew up listening to country music since I was a girl, like on radio stations, occasionally, and I don't know, something about the genre is, to me, is so special, like the storytelling, etc. But the most important thing to me is that the genre is like pretty, I don't know how you say, like in pretty ways, like country rock, country ballad song, or country pop, or country
Okay.
is
There's
pretty.
different types of genre is the word, genre.
Yeah,
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 it's
yeah,
that's the word. Yeah.
exactly. But at the end, it's country music.
Yes.
You know, if you like rock, there will be a country rock song that will fit you. If you are
Correct.
a pop guy, then there will be a country pop that will fit you very well. So I could found interesting of that. So when I started to sing in country music, I have to be honest, country music took me a lot of work, like technically, vocally, and all of that stuff, and to feel like here in Mexico, we have like, I think sometimes there are some artists that trying to too hard,
Mm.
and then vocally it sounds like too nasal, or too
I
forced.
understand what you're saying. They're trying to sound nasally like the country people, and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I can tell that there are many country artists right there and in the world that are doing its own thing, and that's the most valuable to me. You know, like your voice, what you have to say to the world. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter how you sound; it's what you have to say to it. So that's why I fell in love in country. Country music brings me my family. Country music um, gives me everything I have right now, actually. I
Well,
met my
it
husband,
seems. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I met my husband through country music, and we have a son, and then he becomes my manager, and then Lena born as Lena Rum. You know, like country music has given me everything I have today.
So I would say you were meant to be a country artist.
Oh yeah. Now, right now, I can tell that too.
And you know the thing about it is, I'm a rock blues guy. Okay, so that's why you can see my guitars up there.
Yeah,
I'm a, I'm a lead guitar player.
yeah.
And people that know me, when I know the bands I played in, always said there's two types of music Rick doesn't like, country or Western So because when I grew up, I heard the old Porter Wagner, the old guys, sing. You were talking about singing nasally, and then I can't. No, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But a few years ago, I was in a part of the country doing a festival, and it was in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and I met a lot of country artists there. They were down there recording. I was doing some recording myself. But anyway, all of a sudden, I started knowing more people in Nashville than and some of the other,
Yeah.
other genres. Because a blues
Yeah.
guy, and from Texas, I wanted to play, that kind of stuff. And what I learned was, and it's changed a lot, as you know. I bet you 20 years ago, you probably couldn't do what you're doing now, being kind of a country pop singer, that
Definitely.
you can do now.
Yeah.
Because
So,
it's so big. It's as big. It's not as big as, it's still like big in Europe. People in Europe like country music. It's
the
big in
big
the United
festivals
States.
of country music,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. So I think you're on to something. Obviously, you started this a while back. Now, usually I'm going to ask you questions about, how did you get started? Now you like country music. Were your
Yeah.
parents, did they listen to it? Did they listen to country music?
Not pretty much, really. I
Okay.
mean, I listen to country music through the radio stations
Right.
or television or TV
Yeah.
shows, etc. But not by my parents. My parents were more like regional Mexican music,
Yeah.
mariachi, regional, ranchero,
Yeah.
as we know here. But always like getting into the way in a country song, you know, through something else, like life itself, I guess.
Well, how did your friends take it that you like this different? Because you're not playing, you don't have your accordion out there. You're not playing the big bass thing and doing all that stuff and having the kind of the dun, dun, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. That's very
Yeah.
traditional. That's what I grew up on when I was down in South Texas. What'd your friends say?
Well, throughout my career, I had like many opinions about what I am doing and the way I am doing it.
Hmm.
It's pretty much like, why are you doing country music if you're a Mexican girl? Because I love it. I mean,
Hmm.
and other opinions are like, why are you doing country music in English if you're a Mexican girl? Because I want to everyone get to know my story. I know that Spanish is a complicated language. I know that. And maybe that way many people won't won't get to hear my story, through my music or through my lyrics, sorry.
Hmm.
And I I just get a lot of opinions throughout my career through
Well,
that,
you
like,
always will.
why? Why are you
You're in the
doing that?
music industry. You're always going to get opinions, and not all of them are going to
Oh
like
yeah,
you. And
totally.
because I
Yeah,
and I
but
was listening to you because when did you start learning English? Were you young? Did they teach you at school, or did you learn it on your own?
kind of by my own. I mean, in school I have some lessons, but I started to perfection my English through seeing movies, listening to music,
Mm.
and searching what it means. What word is this? What word is that? Through dictionaries and something like that. And to me, I mean, I love the language. To being honest, I love the language. I think it's easy to me. I know for many people is not easy. It's okay, and like many people, it's easy the Spanish or not.
Mhm.
Everyone is different to that, but I think I learned by myself.
So when you perform and I saw some of your videos, do people care if you sing in English, or they care what you sing, or they just go, "Oh, don't sing in what's the deal?" They like what you're doing, right?
Yeah, like the public itself. Yeah, yeah, they like what I'm doing, and I get to. It's more like the energy. That is going on through the show, through my show, that I get to contagious people and people contagion me. It's a full circle energy,
Sure.
like through all my shows. So now they don't care if I am singing in Spanish or singing in English. I mean, I have two songs in my first album that are covers. My first album is full of covers,
Okay.
but two songs are have a little piece of the song translated in Spanish.
Okay.
But it's not like the literally translation.
No, it doesn't. No, no.
Yeah. It's like my version of it. Like the chapter of my life where I get related to that song. I had something to say about that chapter, so I put it into the song, you know? And so the people, even here in Mexico, is where the most of my shows are through. So I can see that people don't care about it. You know, like it's not what I am saying, it's how I'm singing it. What makes them feel something or not. So actually, many times that happened to me that I ended a show and then, oh, hi, hello. Oh, no. I'm from here. Like they talk to me in English, you know, like the engineers or the managers or whatever, they come and talk to me in English, you know, no, soy mexicana, hola. No, wait, what? No. Y yo, sí, soy de aquí. No.
Yeah.
No. Where are you from? Actually, this year I go through country music awards in Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
And I was talking to people and oh, where are you from? I'm from Mexico. Oh, New Mexico. No, Mexico. No, okay. How long you've been living here? No. I live in Mexico. How?
They don't get
Like
it.
they don't get, yeah. The idea of a
The
Mexican
New
girl.
Mexico, that's hilarious.
Yeah. The idea of Mexican
Well, and
girl.
I think that of course, if you wanted to, you could go into the very deep Hispanic accent if you wanted to.
Oh yeah,
Obviously, I know because I've been around people like yourself.
yeah,
If I met you on the street, I'd go, she's from Mexico, or I could probably tell. The hardest thing for me when I was in business was learning the difference between, because I was in business with a guy that he was Hispanic, but he was from California. I think his family originally was from Mexico.
okay.
Is having the difference between Cubanos
Oh
and
yeah,
Mexicans and Argentina, all these people. And I had a guy working for me one time. I said, "Are you family from Mexico?" No. I'm from Spain. I am from the Basque region. I go, "Oh, excuse me," So it's like, oh,
okay.
origination,
Yeah,
original. And that was the hardest thing I think I figured out. So then I go like, you can't go dance to something that they might do in Mexico and then do it in the Dominican Republic. If they're like, no, it's not the same. But
yeah.
as you
So
know, music
even in
is in it.
Mexico, we have different accents.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's like here in America where you got Southern and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
But I don't think it matters when you're out there on stage. And it looked like to me, from the little that I've seen, there's some of it, you have a lot of energy when you walk on stage.
yeah, yeah. It's a totally different person. I
No,
always,
that's,
I
no, go
always,
ahead.
I always say like, my main name is Elena, but Lena Rom is the performer,
Right.
the showgirl. You know, Elena is the one who is talking to you right now, who is the creator of the songs, who do everything like backstage happen for to Lena comes out. You know, Lena is like my alter ego, and Elena get the stage and took it and makes his own thing right there. You know, I know my shows are full of energy and full like highs and lows, and then again a high, and then again a low, and I want to make you cry, and I want to make you scream, and I want to make you laugh, and you know, like,
Yeah.
and all in just 1 hour, everything in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that, it's not unusual that people are different on stage than they are in real. You can't be on all the time because you know. So let's talk about what you're doing right now. And I did see that back during COVID, was it Apple approached you about doing a show?
Yes. Yes, it was a Hello Sunshine, a producer house. I think I can't remember her name. Is an artist, an actress, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh yeah.
It's a Reese Witherspoon producing thing, Hello Sunshine, and they were searching for country artists around the world to make a reality show about it, like how you in Mexico live the country music, how you in Philippines live the country music, how
Okay.
you in Africa live the country music, and because of pandemic thing, it didn't go on. So, but that's when actually Lena Rom born.
Mm,
Because of that, I was in a band, in a country music band. I wasn't a solo artist, and then that opportunity came to me through Instagram. Like hello, we are this and we are doing that, and I thought it was a fake thing.
oh sure.
Yeah, because how
Yeah.
Apple Music is
Yeah.
getting through me my Instagram, that's impossible. So
Yeah.
I tell my husband like, see this, and I tell them like the Hello Sunshine house. Oh yeah, of course, I will give you my manager contact so you can contact him. Like my husband wasn't
Yeah. Have my
that
people
time.
talk to your people. That's my
In that
people. Yeah.
time, yes, wasn't my manager. So I share the contact of his contact, and then they write to him like right away, and he talked to me through phone, and he tell me, "This is real." Yeah. What do you mean is real? No, yeah. They are looking for you, but you as a solo artist, not the band. They
Mm,
want you. And in that time, I talked to my band where I was working, and they told me, of course, do that. That's
yeah.
awesome. Take the
Yeah.
opportunity, go through, do that. So I took it, and that's how Lena Rom born.
So let's talk about what you're doing right now. Um, excuse me. After you were born
Yeah, 6 years ago.
6 years ago,
Yeah.
you look so young. You look kind of big for a 6-year-old, right? 6 años, a little. Anyway, um,
Estoy nueva.
so what did you decide to do then? You said, okay, I have this situation, but now I can't do this. Did you say I want to start writing my own music, or you may have already been writing your own music, or what was the next steps and say, okay, I need to go this level. I'm all in.
Yeah, like my first steps was well, my husband as my manager has been helping me through all this time, throughout my career. And we think that our first steps should be playing live, giving shows, being in this festival, being in that festival,
Hmm.
like being present to people, to public, you know? Get to people hear me, get to people know me through my show. Then we we were looking for someone to produce some songs that we
Hmm.
had.
Hmm.
The first idea was I like my first album. I had many songs that mark my country artist career, and those songs I wanted to make it my own, you know? Like
Were you originals, or were they covers, or were they both?
the covers.
Okay.
The covers. Because, I don't know, I'm going to give you an example. Cal would take me away by the Cheeks. I mean, the Cheeks are my biggest inspiration in country music. And Cal would take me away, mark some chapter of my life when my dad passed away.
Mm.
You know, and that song is like my song in country music, you know, for me as a country artist, and it get through my soul. So I choose that song to make it in my own way,
Right.
in Spanglish. That's one of the songs that are in Spanglish. And well, we were looking for a producer that helped me to get that album. So we found one, Jair Alcalá. He's a Grammy winner and he's a singer and accordionist. And he's a great mind. He's a mastermind of music here. He has um, a label, a music label here in Monterrey. His label is called Indepe Music. So we get him, and we told him, we want you to produce our songs. Tell us how much it will cost. Tell us how much time it will get. And he tell us, no. I want you to sign my label. Okay. So that's when my path took a quick change, and we sang with him. And well, my first album is out. The deluxe album was out on March. On March, yes. And right now we are recording the second album. This second album is all originals.
Okay.
And all the songs are I don't know, writing, and yeah, I write the songs. I wrote the songs. I wrote all the songs, all the album. So we are producing that album right now. I hope in a few months it will be out. So I'm excited. Right now we are in the creative moment of it.
So have you finished that album or are you still working on it? You finished it or are you working on it? The newest
No,
album?
I finised the album, but
Okay.
right now we are producing it. We are
Okay.
like, oh no, these musical arrangements or these
Yeah, you're a master. Yeah. You're getting down. Yeah, we all do
the
that.
recording process of it.
Tell me your relationship. Have you thought about, and you may have already done this, have you gone up to Nashville and recorded? Are you going to go to Nashville? Or I think that's one of your goals to get to Nashville and do some recording?
I think I think that life will get me there, eventually. Right now, what we are doing in this second album, the recording engineer told me, how would you like to sound? You would like to sound like Nashville? And I was like, no, I want to sound like my own. We are not in Nashville right now. When I'll be in Nashville, I want to sound like Nashville. Right now, we are not in Nashville. I and I truly think, like, with my heart, that that's the most remarkable thing of this project right now, that we are not in Nashville and we are doing country music with a different sound, not Nashville sound, you know?
No, I understand. Yeah.
I mean, and I think I have like a gut of it. I think that will get me eventually to record in Nashville, to live in Nashville, to live in United States, to touring there, etc.
Well, here's the thing I can see what's going to happen to you is it's actually better probably if you're not, you have a lot of patience, obviously, with your career.
Yeah.
And, but what'll happen is you'll do a couple of gigs and people go, who's that Lena Rome thing? I need to get her up here. We need to talk to her. Tell me a little bit about your writing process. Do you play an instrument or play a couple of things? What do you play? What kind of instrument do you play?
I play guitar,
Okay.
like basic thing. I'm more, then again, I'm more a performer. So I don't love to be like playing the guitar and singing. I mean, I want to take the mic and running over there and running over there, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But, well, my writing process, it's been interesting because my writing thing started when Magnus came, when I became a mom. So that cathartic moment of my life, like motherhood, and I know that motherhood is a lot for many women. For me it was a lot, and I found writing like a safe place.
Mm.
You know, this second album, everything, the concept of this album is Trout wife. I know here in my home, Elena is a Trout wife. I get to cook, I get to clean, I get to attend my two boys. I mean, my husband and my boy.
I knew what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love to take care of my home, you know. But also, I love going out to make my dreams come true. So that duality of life made me write about all of my experience as a mom, as an artist, as a mom being an artist, uh, everything. So that process is the first time I write something too. Is To me it was like a challenge. When I finished my first albums, I said to me, my producer told me, okay, this is one writer, she's really good. This is another writer, he's really good, and he introduced me many writers that are
Mm-hmm.
pretty talented, and I admire them a lot. But to me, it was a challenge. Like, no, I want to write my own music. I want to. I know I have something to say to the world. I have to find the way to communicate what is going on in my mind, in my nights while I was feeding my baby or something like. I mean, I know there are many women like in this duality. Like, yes, I'm a trad wife, but not like this geopolitic movement trad wife. But I get to go out and following my dreams. But I love to come to my house and cooking some dinner for them, and So I said to myself, I need to scream this. How I'm going to it? Through music, through country music, and that's what country music is: storytelling.
What I'm interested about you is the fact that you are, like I said earlier, you're different, but you're just like everybody else. You're still chasing a dream, which is hard to do. Um, and not everybody makes it. I know, you know people you've met or heard people that are very talented, and you're like, why aren't they? I've interviewed some gals out of Nashville about a month ago, exceptionally good singers. And before we got started, I said to them, before I record, I said, why aren't you famous yet? And they looked at me like, we're asking that same question.
Yeah,
And you can't, there's, I really still believe it's, and you probably already know this, I still think it all takes hard work, just driven to succeed in what you do. I think you'd be fun to watch in concert. I saw the pictures of you coming out there with your shorts on and the chaps,
yeah.
whatever you had on.
With my chaps, yeah. Yeah. Fun
And
fact: I sew
yes,
all my clothes.
oh,
I
you
make it.
do.
I
Oh,
sew
you
it.
really?
Yeah.
Do you have ways, or are you going to start, your goals have you started to do more events in America?
Oh
Trying
yeah,
to get into
definitely.
more, okay.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to tour there. Make a tour just in America because music, generally, music, people lives music different there.
Mhm.
They are more open to new artists or new concepts or new music more than here in Mexico. That's the truth. Even though I have a pretty beautiful fan base here, that, as you said, we make that connection. Like, oh, I get to tell you're a mom like me, or you're a person. Yeah, we all are persons. Like, it doesn't matter what talent you have you have another talent than me, and that's amazing. But I would definitely love to tour there, to bring my music there, and see what happens.
Have you ever talked to PR people in America? Have
Yes.
you, let me rephrase that. Have you had any success talking to PR people in America?
Okay, not yet, because of traveling document thing. Uh, for me to get to work there, I have to
You have to
have
have
my
visa,
visa
right?
first.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and so we are working right now on that. Um, but I would love eventually when we have that ready. I know that the opportunity will come out.
Hmm.
But like now I have my visa because there are many people who reach us like, oh my God, I would love you to be here, and I would love that. Okay, you have a visa? No, I haven't
Mm.
yet. I will have it. We want to do it in the right way, and we are making all the process and all of that stuff.
What's your goals for the next 6 months?
To my album to come out, to perform in other places, to go to Texas, sounds international, and I will be performing there too.
And how much time do you get? 15, 20 minutes, 15, 20? You don't get a lot of time, do you? Or do you get
I
more than
think
that?
5 songs,
5 songs,
four,
okay.
yeah, 5 songs.
Yeah,
If I'm not wrong, 5 songs.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, and working, working on me, working on my voice, working on my vocals, being a mom, working on my career, to knocking other doors. Like, can I work in here? Can I work in there? Can I be here? Can I be there? Still working on my visa for us to come to play there, and I hope success.